Hi everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
Today we have a show for you about nothing. We're going to take a ride. Just thought we'd put on the mics. It's almost an hour to Costco. So we're going to go down there and do some shopping. Thought you might want to tag along. We'll discuss anything and everything, right?
Yeah. We used to be Sam's Club's members and BJ's for a little bit. But everybody talks so much about Costco, so we've jumped ship and we're now going to Costco, and we're excited about going.
All right, from our home, I'm going to set the trip meter and we'll tell you how far it is. Okay, we're set, and it's 10:22 in the morning. We'll let you know what time it is when we get there.
And sorry about the dark glasses. I'm going to be a little bit of Stevie Wonder today. Broke my other glasses. I need to buy some.
And we're rolling. We're still in the villages. We're in the village of Dunedin. Put my specs on also.
Incognito. So we're heading to what city, Jerry?
Turn right.
Wesley Chapel.
Wesley Chapel.
I've got the directions on. I know how to get down there, but I always like to be reminded so I don't miss a turn.
Yeah.
Good thing about the Wesley Chapel location of Costco, and there are others in the Orlando area, but they're down the turnpike, which is, for me, crazy driving. And
current road 4.6 miles.
There are tolls on the turnpike. There are no tolls.
Take the first exit at the traffic circle.
There's one of those cars, really neat little golf cart for sale.
Square. Totally
enclosed. You could have air conditioning in that one.
Yeah.
Joggers, walkers, bikers. It's a fit community. Water's up in the ponds. They use that water for irrigation.
In a quarter mile, take the first exit at the traffic
I always look around for alligators when we drive by the ponds.
So is this Wesley Chapel called Lutz, Florida? L-U-T-Z? Or is that a different place? Wesley Chapel and Lutz a different?
I don't know. We've never been to this Costco.
Yeah. We don't know where we're going.
Linda's one heck of a navigator, let me tell you.
I am the worst. I will get you lost every time.
Did you put Wesley Chapel Costco?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says Wesley Chapel, L-U-T-Z. I would have said Lutz, but it's Lutz, Florida Warehouse.
Continue on
there you go.
Current road 4.9
Wesley
miles.
Chapel Warehouse, Costco. Okay, we're going to try it.
The biggest question mark is which way will the GPS take us now that the Bexley Bridge is open and Megason Road is open all the way to 470.
Yeah.
We'll see which way they take us today. She mentioned Stevie Wonder. She used to absolutely, well, we both did. We both loved Stevie Wonder when we were in high school. It was very good.
In a half mile, take the second exit at the traffic circle.
Sorry, we got the GPS talking.
GPS is talking.
He was known as Little Stevie Wonder way back, and I remember that.
Our favorite album is Talking Book. So you guys look that up because that's our favorite song. We used to sit in the car and listen to that.
Mile, take the second
Talking
exit
Book.
at the traffic circle.
Stevie Wonder.
We're passing along Morse Boulevard. There's all these benches on the side. Those are memorial benches. You can buy them like we can buy one. We really wanted to buy one, but there aren't any available north of 44. So then we looked south of 44, and there were only a few available.
Yeah.
You can't just put one anywhere you want.
We'd still like to get one. I kind of want one now for a memory of Gizmo.
Thing is, if we bought one for Gizmo, it would be way down in an area that we haven't really been in.
Yeah.
More down toward Newell and that area.
Yeah.
That's where we're heading, though.
So this is 1 hour, 4 minutes,
That's
63
it.
miles, and I'm going to start the
In a
navigation.
half mile.
Lock her in
take
and
the
I'll
first
cancel this
exit at
one.
The traffic circle.
Actually, maybe you could cancel it, and I can keep my eyes on the road.
Cancel route.
There we go. Thank you.
I think it canceled. Okay, let me go back here.
In a quarter mile, take the first exit at the traffic circle. Take the first
Oh,
exit.
she's not going to be canceled. She said, you don't cancel me. Oh, there it was.
Good job.
Found it.
Passing the Soaring Eagle softball complex.
I keep telling ourselves that we're going to go watch those games.
Now, are they telling us to go straight through here?
Yeah.
I'm sure they are.
No, actually, he wants to turn
Oh, okay.
on 44.
Well, we're going to do it.
Okay, let me turn this up.
It seems like
Next
a
right onto Florida 44 West.
wrong way to turn right on 44, but they're going to take us all the way down to the highway, which is a long way down there. Well, we won't have all the twisting and turning.
Florida 44 West for 8 miles.
8 miles, it said.
Yeah, and then we're going to turn inside.
By the way, when you come to Florida, if you don't have several pair of good sunglasses, you're going to need to get them. It really helps, especially when you're driving. When you go out your front door, at least for us in the morning,
Yeah.
sun comes up in the east,
Yeah.
you need eye protection.
I was told, we were talking to a bunch of women about all kinds of ailments like we do when we get older, what pills you're taking, what you're doing, where eye surgeries, all this kind of stuff that happens when you get older. And they said the cataracts are usually needed by people that did not wear sunglasses when they should have.
Cataracts are needed by people?
No. Cataract surgery is needed.
Okay.
Specifically, there looks like a nice nest, a bird nest up there. So if you don't wear sunglasses, you should, because you could develop cataracts sooner than later.
Gotcha. I've had pretty good eyesight. I never even needed reading glasses till I was maybe 55.
That's right.
But now I need them to eat supper. I don't want to eat food without glasses on.
Well, you can't read the menu for sure.
We had lunch yesterday up at the Arnold Palmer Country Club. Legends, it's called. And there was a fly that just kept landing on my food. If I hadn't had glasses, I'd probably eaten that little guy.
It was a little fruit fly, actually a huge one of some sort, and it was nasty. It was just kept landing on Jerry's shirt and just bothering him.
I got a really nice hamburger. We did not do an out and about, but I got a nice hamburger. It's called prime beef up there. They put that on the menu. They're proud of that. And it was good and tender. It was a nice hamburger.
I had a wrap, beef brisket wrap, that was more like a tortilla quesadilla type thing with cheese in it, and you dipped it in a barbecue, some kind of an awesome barbecue sauce. So it was delicious.
My cheeseburger was almost $20 though. That's pretty high for a cheeseburger with French fries.
So was my deal.
The French fries were almost home fries, which I don't really like super thick fries. You know, I like thinner, crispier fries. We just rolled by Sumter County Sheriff's, and I gotta admit my foot was a little heavy at that moment, and we're all right, I guess. We both salute the men in blue. If he came up right now and gave me a ticket, I would thank him for his service. You know, it wouldn't be my fault. You know, we hear all that stuff about people that don't trust the cops and whatever. I mean, because of a bad cop. But you know, there are bad nurses and everything else. Remember that story recently about that nurse that killed I don't know how many babies?
Oh,
And,
yes.
You know, there's a bad egg in every profession. I don't know why all cops are blamed for the actions of a few. I hope I don't get pulled over to put that to the test so you can see how nice I am to the police officer.
Watch your tongue, Jerry.
We were pulled over once, and I mean, I had a little yelling match with the police officer. You remember that?
I do not.
Well, we had just gotten back from flying to Navy when our sons were in the Naval Academy. And we were in a Windstar van. You remember those?
I do remember
Ford?
this. This was in Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky, and it was a construction area, so I put my cruise control on 40 miles an hour.
He did.
And this cop pulls us over. His name was... I know his badge number 2. I ordinarily wouldn't, but when you know you've been wrongly accused, you take note. And he pulled us over, said we were going 58 and a 40. No way, no way. So that was my first real indication that some cops are different than others. But all in all, we love them. We've got good friends that are on the force. We think it's a real honorable profession, and we're with you. Now we're passing Brownwood, believe it or not. We've come down 44. We're passing the entrance that has all the cows and the cracker cowboys. Florida crackers. There's a plaque there if you ever get by that statue. There's a whole bunch of statues of cows and horses and men, even a dog, I think. And it's got a plaque that tells you what it's all about. Passing Powell Road. We travel Powell Road a lot, don't we?
Yes. Spar Hardware.
Here comes some motorcyclists. They've got those, all of them have the 3-wheeled motorcycles.
Yep, they're going to merge here.
Those really had some sparkly paint jobs on them.
That's pretty.
Somebody's slowing way down. Oh, we're behind some more of those.
Oh, there's a group of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're trying to catch up with the others, I believe, here. Aren't those dandy?
Some 2-wheelers and 3-wheelers. What color would you get if you had a motorcycle?
Oh, wow. I don't know. Probably cherry red.
Yeah, that's a good color. We're in the city of Wildwood now. In fact, when we moved here 5 years ago this next month, our home was considered Wildwood while everything was being adjusted. It was a fairly new home, so it was still found on the maps by the address of Wildwood. And we're coming up to an intersection. It's really Main Street in Wildwood and 44 here. And if we turn left right here, we'd go to Linda's favorite place to eat, Oh Shucks.
No, it's not.
You know how first impressions are the biggest?
Yeah.
First time we went in there, what happened?
It smelled like cigarettes, and then our food smelled like cigarettes, and we kind of maybe wrongly accused the chef of smoking while he was cooking because my food tasted like it. And so I don't know if they did or not, but I was not impressed with that food at that particular time.
Now this is coming from a lady that won't eat at Burger King because she thinks the food smells like gas.
I don't like it either. No, Burger King gives me, it's terrible. Guess I don't like gas grills. Nope. I don't.
Well, we're sitting here and you can see the traffic is pretty heavy. By the way, we have a GoPro and a dash cam, and I don't know what you're seeing right now. I'll know after I put it all together. It's a lot of work when you're combining multiple cameras, so hopefully I will be combining multiple cameras, and that was easy for me to say. Cameras.
If you see ahead of us, there's a car with one of those luggage racks. That brings back nightmares for us. We had a borrowed one to go someplace.
Myrtle Beach,
and we forgot it was on top, and we went in the parking garage and it tore it all to heck.
Had to buy my friend a new one of those big fiberglass shells to put on top of the car.
Yeah, that wasn't very pleasant. By the way, thank you for letting us borrow your
I bought him a new one. If I borrow something from you and I screw it up, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, it was That was a nightmare.
Speaking of nightmares, you know, I told you she made pork chops the other day, or I don't know if I told you that or not.
What you talking about? It's a nightmare pork chop.
The pork chops were delicious, as good as any you would have anywhere. But I was eating one for lunch yesterday, and I bit inside my mouth. I bit the side of my jaw, and I was actually tasting blood all night last night.
Oh no!
Yeah, that hurt. I don't know why it hurts so bad in there.
It does, and it will be sore for a week or so.
I think the inside of my mouth is fatter than it used to be because I've done that a couple of times lately.
Fat mouth.
That hurts. You know, I love this car. We got this car new, and actually it was a demo, but we bought it new in 2017. That makes it 6 years old, going on 7. We love everything about it. It's the best car we've ever had. It is a Kia Sorento SX model. Got a lot of bells and whistles. We love it. But I think it has more road noise than some cars. Remember when they used to spray that rust proofing underneath, and it was thick, and I think that would deaden the sound. But here we don't have. I guess we don't have a lot of that, and it's a little noisy. But I like everything else about it. If I had one thing on it that I don't have, well, I would like that adaptive braking. When you come up to somebody and, you know, it'll slow your car down. But I like that 360 camera over top that helps you parallel park. That would be nice.
I love, excuse me, I love the backup camera. When I go in the garage, I can see exactly where I'm supposed to be. Takes me right back in there perfectly. Love it.
You can even get them on golf carts now. Backup camera.
Yeah. Excuse me for the cough. I guess I'm getting allergies.
And by the way, this morning we were contacted by, and we get these contacts every single day, but this one was by something that I think will be of great interest to our viewers. It was a golf cart alarm. There's a fellow in the villages that sells them, and he wants us to try it out, so maybe we will. But it's one that is activated by motion.
It's 1 mile. We turn left.
It's motion sensor, so if anybody tries to move your golf cart, they push on the gas, they push on the brake, it's going to set off an alarm, and it is loud. I heard one time. So we may try that out for you, but that's an issue. People worry about their golf cart being stolen. I don't think we worry so much because our golf carts are both older than this car.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think if people are going to steal one, they get a newer one.
We go.
In half a mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the ramp to Florida South Turnpike, Orlando.
So this is toward Orlando?
Yeah.
So we stay right here behind this truck.
Uh-huh. We're going on I-75. This is a pretty big commercial spot here.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the ramp to Florida South Turnpike.
There was a pigeon. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
It was right here in front of us. Those are pretty birds.
Yeah.
They're big.
Yeah.
And they're pretty, but people hate them because they duty on your stuff.
Yeah. We got to hold pigeons in London.
Well, it was Bath.
Bath.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, we were covered with pigeons.
Covered with them.
This guy put birdseed all over our shoulders, and then before we knew it, we had like 100 pigeons on our shoulders. It was crazy.
I showed one of those pictures on the anniversary video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've gone almost 11 miles, and we have not reached the highway yet. So that's, to me, is one of the downfalls of the villages. It's a little tough to get to.
It says only 48 more minutes, though. I find that good.
Yeah, that's good.
We used to go back home in Indiana. We had a farm that was about 30 minutes, 35 minutes away from our house. So, you know, I always judge now how far I'm going by how many farm lengths it is.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
Okay.
toward Tampa, we're going to Wesley Chapel. Or what'd you say, Lutz?
Yeah, L-U-T-Z. See?
In half a mile, keep left at the fork. Follow signs for I-75 South, Tampa.
0.4 miles from the pier.
I believe I-75 to be an easier road to travel than the
Keep
turnpike.
left at the fork.
Today the high is going to be 84 degrees.
Something like that.
I believe it's beautiful, beautiful weather. We're traveling at it's 10:41 right now, a.m. And we are on I-75. Hey everybody, keep those soldiers and sailors in your prayers. Our middle son, super duper proud of this guy, but he is in the Mideast.
He's right there amongst it.
And yeah, keep him in your prayers. And he was due to come home in about, what, a week? And it's been
November 1st, he was supposed to come home. 2nd.
It's been delayed indefinitely because of the trouble over there. And so they are over there helping protect Israel. We'll be glad when he gets home.
His name is David, by the way.
He has 2 little babies. He's got a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old.
Yes.
And they miss him.
3
months?
August, September.
Yeah.
October. Yeah. In a couple weeks, he'll be 4 months old. And his lovely wife.
Yeah, it's got to be hard on everybody, the
Yes.
wife and him being gone. All 3 of our children have been in harm's way. The oldest one went to Afghanistan for a deployment, and he actually got into lots of action over there. And he's back, and now he's in the reserve, so we can rest a little easier with him. And our youngest went to Afghanistan to evacuate all the refugees. He's a pilot, and that was quite a tale.
Yes.
But anyway, we're proud of all 3 sons. They have done us proud, and they're great kids, and they got great families. We're tickled to death with them. Linda was going to go on what they call a Tiger Cruise. Tell them about it.
Yeah, I was going to go on a Tiger Cruise, which is an opportunity for a family member to go along with on the ship for 2 or 3 days, 2 nights, 3 days, and it was going to go from Norfolk down to Jacksonville, Yorktown area.
Yorktown to Mayport.
Yorktown to Mayport, and I was going to go and learn all about the ship and go out to sea with them, and that has been canceled, postponed, just all up in the air.
I was able to do that about 8 or 10 years ago, and it was one of the highlights of my life.
What'd you get to do?
We fired all kinds of weapons, the big ones, the phalanx or Sea-Winks, and 50 caliber machine guns. They did anti-aircraft fire. They did sea maneuvers. F-18s were flying by. It was a lot of fun.
Well, as a mom, that wouldn't thrill me so much as shooting a gun, but I do think seeing where he is, where he walks, the whole inside, a tour of it, where he eats and sleeps and drinks and whatever, and where he takes command, because he is in the position of being a commander. So anyway, I thought that would be really fun to see the procedures on the ship, and I think they were going to even entertain us a little.
Yeah, he's on a guided missile destroyer. That sounds like the kind of ship you'd like to be on, isn't it? Destroyer.
I just saw an armadillo.
Did you a dead one or a live
It
one?
was beat up. It was dead.
My first exposure to armadillos was in Texas, where they call them Texas speed bumps.
Yeah, I could see that.
Passing a sign here. If you watch our channel, you've heard of the Coleman Federal Correctional Complex. It's a prison. It's a big one and a very famous one. It holds some high-profile prisoners, and it's right next to Monarch Grove. It's right in that area of the Villages. It's quite safe. It's a maximum security, I believe.
It
I
is.
could be wrong on that. We're going by the Sumterville Lake Panasoffkee exit.
Panasoffkee. Why do I know that word? What did we do there recently? Panasoffkee.
Oh, that's where we took Gizmo to the vet.
Oh gosh. I'm
For his
sorry.
last car
I am
ride.
so sorry
Yeah.
that I even thought of that. Oh gee. Never mind.
It's a very difficult thing. Of course, the whole thing's difficult. Getting rid of a beloved pet like that, and he was the best. Low maintenance dog. Oh my gosh, he was, all he wanted to do was be with us. But the thing about it after he's gone now is, what do we do? You know, he had his joke segment,
Yeah.
and he actually volunteered to keep telling jokes from heaven, but we couldn't decide whether we wanted him to do that or not, so we haven't. And people that are occasional watchers still ask us every day, how's Gizmo doing?
Oh, we had one yesterday.
Yeah,
Where's
and it's
Gizmo?
just, we're trying to get over it. So, we made a new intro for Mailbag Monday where he's not on it because he's gone. And some people were infuriated by that. We get it. I mean, hey, everybody loves Gizmo. But it puts us in a difficult position. So please bear with us
Yeah.
as we try to figure this all out. It's new to us, and we miss him dearly every time we walk in the house.
Yeah.
You know, I look for him. My mind flashes, do I need to fill up his water bowl? And of course, she's a snuggle buddy with him. So we miss him dearly. We miss him just as much as anybody.
Yeah.
So don't think we're overlooking him. We're just trying to figure out how to get by it.
Yeah. Yeah. I wear a bracelet. Someone gave me a beautiful bracelet with paw prints on it, and I also have earrings, but I don't have them on today. I told Jerry I have my favorite jewelry on today. I got a Gizmo bracelet. I have my cross earrings to honor my God. I have my 3-star necklace that displays the stars for my 3 boys in the military. And then I have a beautiful ring that Jerry gave me. We got remarried this last year. So I got this is my sentimental jewelry today.
All I wear is a wedding ring. I don't wear earrings. Come on. Or necklace or bracelets.
Come on, Jerry.
Or anything. If I got my wedding ring, that's what I got.
Don't you wear earrings?
It's only been off once in 45 years, and that was when I had to have it resized because I felt like it was cutting my finger off.
I was squeezing it.
That ring shrunk.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Aha! Speed trap ahead.
Yep, you guys slow down 1 mile per hour there.
And I'm going how fast?
You're going 71 in a 70. So you guys slow down just a little bit.
I drive with cruise control. I love cruise.
I never got used to it. I like to keep my foot on there.
There it is. There's the guy.
There he is. You're going 71 still.
Thank you for your service.
I always cut my wedding ring on, but when you have babies or when you have surgeries, they tend to want to take them off of you and to have you put them in a safe place. So I've had my rings off. Need them cleaned. Definitely need a...
I know you've had them off. You've lost them a few times.
No, I've been lost.
Couldn't remember where you put them?
Yeah, They weren't lost. They were just temporarily misplaced for a short period of time.
By the way, thank you guys that, and I say you guys with the most endearing intention. To me, a guy is just people that you hang out with, male, female. Yeah, male or female. And I don't mean any insults by saying guys. But if you have a question for us, and you're a bit of a ham, like Linda, you can do it on video for us. Just keep it to a minute or less and email it to us. A question, we get some good ones and we get some repeats. We usually don't use the repeats, but send us a question to villagesnewcomers@gmail.com and we'll get you on.
Yeah.
And we hope you like the way that the Mailbag Monday is going. We try to listen to your comments and your suggestions. You remember about 6 months ago, someone suggested that, hey, I don't care about your shout outs, put them at the end of the show. Well, that made sense, so we did. So the people that are interested can stay tuned. The people that aren't interested can jump ship.
Yeah, we do take your suggestions to heart. We mull them over and we discuss them, and sometimes we get advice from our confidant Mike. He helps us every once in a while. What do you think, Mike?
Everybody needs a sounding board, and you're on.
We're on.
Hey, sorry about that. You know what? We told you on a recent video that we bought a new GoPro that was thermally protected so it wouldn't overheat, and it overheated.
Ah!
So we lost 20 miles at least waiting for that thing to cool down. So, and it's probably only a short matter of time until it goes again.
Yeah. Well, I thought about putting a fan up there, but that would make noise, which would be detrimental to our sound system.
Everything has got its plus and minus.
Mm-hmm.
But while we were off the air on that 20 minutes, you heard us talk about Mike a little bit ago. He called us.
Yeah.
And what he wanted to say was one of his neighbors is a young lady that he really likes and enjoys hanging out with. She has cerebral palsy, but she raises money for Toys for Tots. So we wanted to put that out there, that Toys for Tots has always been a great charity to work with.
Yes.
You know, Vinny with his haunted house has a giant Toys for Tots. You know, the Marine Corps sponsors that as well, and it's fantastic. So just a plug for Toys for Tots. And if you're in the Marsh Bend area, you know, there's a young lady there on the cul-de-sac that you can help. And the same thing for Vinny at his haunted house on the corner of Nuthatch and Oracle.
Yeah.
That's in the village of Dunedin.
And that cul-de-sac by Mike would probably be Spurlock Way. Is that
I guess
that
so.
goes around into a
Not
cul-de-sac?
sure.
Yeah, it does. It's right behind Edna's.
But while we were off the air, we made good time. How many minutes are we
We're
away?
down to 19 minutes left.
19 minutes to Costco. What we'll do is talk to you until this goes out, and probably we'll have our visit to Costco on another show. We'll actually take the camera inside, but I know this is going to cut out. So when that happens, it'll be an abrupt ending, but you know what is happening, right?
Yeah, got overheated.
Lovely day to travel. It's a little warm, and you know that a car is like a hot box, you know, that soaks in, especially with this big windshield.
Yeah.
So that's why that camera got hot. It's sitting up on the dash. This is a much easier ride. What do you think?
I like this ride. I do not like the turnpike at all. I have never driven the turnpike. I don't intend to. But this road looks like I might be able to handle this one.
Yeah, it's a shame though, because our grandkids are down the turnpike an hour and 20 minutes.
I know.
And this is far away.
Maybe they can move.
Well, they need to stay close to the airport.
Yeah, they do.
But right now I'm going 71 miles an hour. Something like that, and cars are passing me like I'm standing still. But it's a nice road. It's smooth. Seems like there's always construction on the turnpike.
Always.
And for us to go to Orlando and back to our grandkids, it's about $7 each way in tolls.
Yeah.
So that's $14 plus your gas. It's a little bit of a trip.
I like this road. I'm seeing cows. I'm seeing farms. It's more country. I really like this. I feel like I'm in Indiana.
Yeah.
Our granddaughter is in Myrtle Beach, Hilton Head area right now, and she's a baby. She's only going to be 3 in December. She found some dry leaves, and she's carrying them around like, what are these? Now, she lives now in Jacksonville, but she's like, what are these things? Those dry leaves on the ground, It's like fall.
Well, I've noticed those crepe myrtle trees are shedding leaves right now.
Yeah.
They get on the grass.
I actually went out to put some bird seed in the feeder, and which I don't think we're really supposed to do. But anyway, I was crunching in the leaves, and I felt like I was in Indiana.
Crepe myrtle trees are very common in the villages. It's a super common landscape plant.
Yeah.
And they're pretty, and we love them, and they get these blooms on them.
Right.
They grow like crazy.
Yeah.
I've trimmed this one off of our house probably 5 times since we moved there.
Yeah. It makes a great canopy, actually.
There's
shade.
something, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
There's something people do to them, and true arborists call it crepe murder, because they just shear off everything.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, it grows back.
It grows back.
Now, it may not grow back as big, but we're going to have to do that because it's getting too big for the area that it's planted. And I think that's common in Florida. People want immediate gratification, so they plant things too close together, and then a year later, boom, they're outgrowing their spot.
Yeah.
Our new stuff's doing well.
Yeah.
We had the new landscaping put in about, month and a half ago?
I think so.
And it's all taken off. We haven't lost a plant yet. That's rare for us.
Yeah, really.
Linda's bonsai tree is even alive.
It is alive. It's not looking real healthy, but it is alive. I need to do some major work with it.
It's gone through hell and back.
3 times every winter. And we think it's deciduous because the leaves fall off. And then I think it's dead, and then here comes more leaves in the spring. I don't even know what kind of plant it is.
Yeah, I don't either.
Terrible. We spent $45 on that little bitty plant, and it has just, poor thing.
It's nice though.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Yeah.
You nurture it.
I don't nurture.
We're going across the Dade City exit 285 on 75 if you're following us. I'm sure this camera's going to cut out anytime. Gasoline $3.29 if you're wondering. Maybe we'll get it cheaper at Costco.
Maybe.
We're going to need some.
Now, do we have a Costco card do we show, or is it on our phone, or how does this work?
We have Costco cards.
I don't have one with me.
We'll figure it out. We've only been to Costco maybe 2 times in our life. So this is going to be kind of an adventure.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have lunch down there.
You're such a big spender, aren't you, honey? It's always an adventure.
I know they have pizza and hot dogs.
I was told to get a chicken wrap in the deli area from my friend Dorothy, and she said they're delicious. They wrap them up, this chicken whatever, and in this green spinach wrap, and it's delicious. And they have a dip, olive oil dip of some sort. Anyway, I'm gonna go for that today. But she said they're 2 in a package, and it's quite large. We did not bring a cooler to take back.
Well, we do have those cooler bags.
We do have cooler bags in the back. Okay.
But By the way, if you're keeping score, we've gone 53.6 miles and
12 to go.
56 minutes we've been driving. And 12 to go.
It says 12 to go.
Well, that's not bad. That's a pretty good trip.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Anywhere with you, honey, is a nice trip.
Well, you didn't exactly jump on that when I said it.
Yeah, I was trying to do the math. You were saying how many minutes, and I had 12 more to add to it, and I was getting confused.
That'd be 68 at the time.
Linda's not real good in math.
Someday we should take this same path and go down here and maybe go to Tarpon Springs.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yes. Well, I have a cousin that lives in Palm Harbor, which is down that way, or up that way. Are we going up or down? Are we going north?
Going down.
We're going south. I don't even know where I am.
This is southwest of our location.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A sign there. Man, I just got to give them a shout out.
Yeah.
That is one tremendous sandwich, the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
It is good. And we also decided the other night to go to PDQ Chicken, and it was good. It was good. It had a little bit more breading on it, I think, than
It was real good.
Chick-fil-A.
Really
So,
good.
Yeah.
I mean, but Chick-fil-A is the best in my book.
Chick-fil-A is number one.
Now, somebody told me Huey Magoo's is really good.
I heard that.
Never been there.
We'll have to try that. That's up there by Lowe's.
We need to do another out and about. Maybe we'll do the Costco. We are out and about.
Costco out and about. Why not? I think that's a good plan, Jerry. You know, our out and about doesn't have to be always restaurants. It could be a place. We're out and about.
That is true. But this would be a good day to fly in an airplane.
Yes.
Very few clouds.
Our friend Al, who has taken me to Jacksonville in his little plane, which I'm very thankful for, he said the best time to fly in Florida is early in the morning and on clear skies.
Hopefully you can hear Linda. Her voice is not quite as strong.
You were pointing to the microphone, and I thought you were talking about my shirt was a little too low. So I'm pulling my shirt up.
No, for ratings, pull it down a little bit.
Jerry.
You know, on our shows, it is, I'll tell you what, if you've ever had a YouTube channel, you know. If you haven't, you don't know. But even after you film the show, and after you spend hours and hours and hours editing and trying to perfect it, you know, it's like my masterpiece, and when I unveil it on the day it's published, I want you to love it. But you won't even watch it if I don't have a good title. So I have to brainstorm a good, intriguing title.
Yeah.
And, you know, once in a great while, somebody will say, hey, that's clickbait.
Yeah.
It is. You know, they all have an element of truth.
You gotta fish them in.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. I saw a big theater back there.
Okay, do we take an exit and a half mile?
We are 3.8 miles to our exit.
Okay. So, you know, I agonize over that. And I think about what have we covered, what topics, what's interesting, and then boom, I'll try to nail it with a good, we not only have to come up with a title, we have to come up with a thumbnail picture.
Yeah. There's so
it's
much that
a
goes
lot.
on with YouTube.
And after you get it just the way you want it, then you have to upload it to YouTube. And then you have a whole bunch of stuff you got to do there, and it's just, it's a process.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it all. I mean, I love it, and I, like I said, I feel like an expectant father waiting to see what comes out, you know?
That's true. That's very true. And he does work super hard. I say he works extremely hard on this. You know, hours on the day, not so much the day he does the video. The video doesn't take as long. It's the editing that takes so much.
But it's worth it when we come up, people come up to us and say, hey, you know, you're the reason we're here. Or they'll say, you know what, we've watched you for 4 years. You feel like family. We feel like we know you.
Right.
And I try my best to remember everybody's names.
He does a great job with that.
You know, we're coming up on 80,000 through Facebook and YouTube subscribers.
In 2
And
miles, take exit 275 toward Land O'Lakes, Tarpon Springs.
we don't always remember, but we appreciate it when you give us a hint of who you are.
Yes.
There's so many.
Especially if you send in pictures, make sure you get everybody's name and where you're from. That just helps us out. If we get pictures with you.
Oh, and don't be afraid to say hello when you see us out. We don't mind. We love it. You know, it's the best part of being in the villages is the people. You know, we love the people.
Yeah, we do.
That must be an airport.
Yes, it is. It's a small plane. Okay, 1.2 miles.
We're going to take the exit, 1.2 miles.
275. Yeah, we're going to get over.
Well, this truck is making it hard on me behind me.
Oh, you're
I might have to goose it a little.
You're going to have to goose because he's really working on it too.
He's goosing his. I'm going to put on my signal.
Yeah.
There we go.
He might have slowed down. Okay, we are a half mile out.
In half a mile, take exit 275 toward Land O'Lakes, Tarpon Springs.
All right, half a mile. We're going to take the Land O'Lakes exit at Tarpon Springs.
I might have to get some butter.
Yeah, that's a butter company, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exit 275.
Take exit 275. In a quarter mile, keep right at the fork. Follow signs for Land O'Lakes, Newport Richie.
All righty.
Veer toward the right.
Keep right at the fork.
That's good. Oh, we got a little backup here.
Yeah, looks like a light.
In 800 feet, merge onto Florida 56 West, State Road 56 West.
But we're getting close, aren't we?
Yeah. It's 4 minutes still, though. So we got a little bit of a time. Now, this is iffy.
And don't forget, if you're home and you see something interesting in your neighborhood or in your hometown and you video it in landscape format, you can send it to us. We'll take a look, and if we think it's something that we should use, we'll put it on. We'd love, everybody just wants to see something interesting.
Yeah.
And we'll be glad to put it on.
Use the left 3 lanes to turn left onto Grand Cypress Drive.
0.4 miles, Grand Cypress.
All right.
Okay, there's 3 lanes that are going to turn left
Okay.
up here.
But not here.
No, 0.2 miles, so it's really close right where they are, maybe.
You think?
Use the left 3 lanes to turn left onto Grand Cypress Drive.
Looks like we may be here. It says outlet store, Premium Outlets, Tampa.
All right. Well, we are here and we made it, and our camera is still rolling. So we want to thank y'all for coming on the drive with us. I told you it was a show about nothing. You know, it's just us shooting the breeze for the last 62.6 miles.
Yeah.
And it took us 1 hour and 4 minutes. So we're glad that you came along with us.
If you liked our video today, press that like and subscribe button. Share it with your friends. Until next time.
See you when you get here.